Hey gang, your boy Meek here. It is Tuesday. I always got to figure out what day it is. Never know what's going on. I should know what today is. Tuesday is one of my favorite days. I get to see my elite family over Zoom, right? Can't see them in person. I know they had like an in-person deal today where they were just kind of hanging out, but not normally. But I normally get to see them on Zoom. Shout out to them too, because I got the report. We're number 2 in the region. Barely got edged out by this chapter that's been around for a long time. Really pissed off that I wasn't number 1, but I'm just that type of guy. I like to be number 1. I like to win. I don't care what it is. That I'm doing, I like to win. So anyway, let me hop on into it. Shout out to Elite BNI, man. If you're looking to grow your business in 2021 and you're in the Richmond area, inbox me. I'll shoot some details to what we do so you can check it out and see if it's a fit for you. We can check you out. You can check us out. Not telling you to come join because I don't even know if we like you yet. I'm just saying that it's out there. We can check each other out if that's something that you want to do, right? And Natalie, wish you were in the area, man. Would love to have a credit repair business there. So real quick, over at creativecmg.com, giving away a $1,000 marketing course. Our affiliate offers. Actually, I just found out that the price is going to go up to partner in next month. Like, how crazy is that? The price is going to go up to partner. So you need to go ahead and get started now if that's something that you want to do. If not, no big deal. Definitely continue with one income stream if that's what you want to do. Leave yourself susceptible to the damage, destruction, and all that if you like to. Still giving away a $1,000 marketing course, so you don't need to get that. It's free, but you can go on and hop over there and get it if you want to over at creativecmg.com. Matter of fact, there's a link on there to join my Facebook group because this free content here that I'm giving away is actually going to be going in the Facebook group and is no longer going to be on my personal page. So if that's something that you want to do, check it out. Over at MikeShoesAuto.com, we got all kinds of stuff. Helped a business owner today get a vehicle he needed to grow his fleet, so I was excited about that. Over at ShopMeek.com, you guys need to get your business plans and protection because the price is going to go up. That's just the point of the game. Who do you know that says they want to start a company in 2021? Right? Here's the thing, because if they need to start a company, whether it be LLC or other formation, LLC is just real popular now, so I'm just going to use that as an example. An average attorney is going to charge somewhere between $500 to $1,000, right? They're going to charge you $500 to $1,000 to set that thing up. Our service can do it for $145. Now, here's the thing. After the first of the month, it's going to cost even more. So I am looking to connect with those business owners who need to or aspiring business owners who want to start their company, right? Need to start their formation, need to build that thing, right? So go ahead and inbox me with those people. Or if you're a person on here and you're like, I've been wanting to start my LLC and I want to save some money, go ahead and inbox me, right? And in addition to that, our business plans, the price is going to go up. The price is going to go up. So if you want to pay less money, I mean, you can totally get it after the first and you can pay more money and I can get more commissions. That's fine. Or you can just not be protected and you can just get a lawsuit and then something bad can happen to your business and it can totally go defunct. And you know, if that's what you want to do, but I encourage you to go ahead and get protected now, get as much coverage as you can afford so that you can lock in the price forever. I think that just makes sense. It just makes sense, right? So real quick. So the topic today was, you know, everything that you want, your wildest dreams are pretty much on the other side of fear and caution, right? Your wildest dreams are on the other side of fear and caution. Have you ever thought about it? Like the wildest stuff that you really want, right? Most people don't even go for it because they're scared. They're just scared. Like if you think about it, they're just scared. Like people tell you all the stuff that they're going to do. Well, why haven't you done it yet? It's just fear. People say, oh man, I got all this stuff I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. They don't do it, right? But they'll go play the lottery. And I'm not knocking the lottery. This is not going to be about that. But the point of it is that you're not scared to play the lottery. You're not scared to roll that dice with your money and you'll throw that away. But you're scared to roll your dice with your time. And you won't even go for it, or with your actions. Like you won't even go for the goal. You say, I want this pie in the sky. I want this dream here. I want this fancy business. I want this fancy house. I want this super nice car. I want this time freedom. I want to go on these vacations, but you won't do it. You won't even go for it. But you'll take your money and go play the lottery, right? You'll gamble your money, but you won't gamble your time, your effort, or whatever. Because really, if you think about it, it's really just fear. You're scared of what'll happen. You're scared, well, what if I don't quite make it? Right? What if I don't quite make it? Or some people honestly are scared, like, what if I do make it? What if I do make it? They're scared too. Like there's some people who are literally, I just believe they're scared of success. Because why else would you not be coachable? Why would you not be coachable if you aren't scared of success? Like the thing of it is, if I got like, just makes sense to me. Let's just go ahead and use some logic here, right? If you want to do something, especially if it's something big, right? Why not just go find somebody who's already done what you want to do and then do what they did so you can have what they have? Doesn't that just make sense? Isn't that simple? Right? Doesn't that just make sense? Find somebody that does what you want to do. Do what they did and you can have what they have, right? Better yet, if they mentor you and guide you along that process, right? But what happens is people find people that done what they want to do and they don't want to do the work that they've done to get what they have, or even if the person is mentoring, they don't want to listen to them, right? Because it really, to me, if you think about it, it really just is fear of success. It's fear of success because the thing of it is, you really want the stuff that you said you wanted because you wouldn't have got started then. You really want to, like people say, oh no, Meek, you always talking about money. Not everybody wants to be rich. That's a damn lie from the pit of hell. Because here's the thing. If everybody didn't want to be rich, why would the lottery be so all over the place like it is? Why would the lottery be everywhere? Every time you go into the convenience store, you see people scratching. They play. Like, cat came up to me today. It was like, yo, you gotta play the millionaire ticket, Meek. You gotta play the millionaire ticket. Well, if cats ain't want to be a millionaire, first of all, how you know I ain't already a millionaire? Second of all, if you want to be a daggone millionaire, why you ain't just build a business? But you want the free lunch. You want the free stuff, right? And this is not a knock on anybody. Everybody plays that kind of stuff. I mean, not everybody, but I mean, this is not a knock on it. Everybody, a lot of people play that. The point of it is you do what you got to do, right? But I'm just talking about the thing that keeps you from your wildest dreams really is fear. If you think about it, like a lot of people they're scared. They're scared of failure. They're scared of what other people will think. They're scared of the success. They're scared of possibly failing. That's just what happens. So here's the thing. You got to understand that, everybody faces fear. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. There's been somebody that's faced the same fear that you're doing now. Just some people have just done it scared. Some people have just done it scared. So that's my topic for today, man. I just want to tell you to just go ahead and do it scared. Just go ahead and do it scared. I don't care what it is, man. Like, I'll never forget that when I was coming up and I was going to, because I didn't play middle school football. I didn't play any middle school football. I went straight from rec to high school. That was what I did, right? And I'll be honest. On my first day, I went to, because I went to rec, right? And on my first day I went to high school, I was scared shitless. Like I wanted to tuck tail and run. I didn't even want to go. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. And I went over there. A lot of people won't tell you this. A lot of people won't be vulnerable, right? They won't tell you that they were scared. They're just whatever. But I was scared. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was scared. Like my heart was pumping Kool-Aid that day. And I went over to the field house and I was literally like, yo, I'm not going to walk in this field house because I don't know that I belong here, right? I'm just a rec ball player. I never played any I mean, I was good in the neighborhood and stuff, but I never played anything in organized in middle school or anything like this. So basically to me at the time, it was almost like jumping from daggone like middle school to the NFL, even though it wasn't that drastic of a change. But in my mind, because I was scared, like I viewed it bigger than it was. I mean, there's a book that we read that talks about David and Goliath, and a lot of people view the giant as being real big, or they talk about, there was a land that people were looking for, Canaan, that they were talking about, like there was giants over there and they couldn't win, right? That's kind of how I was looking at this daggone high school football, even though it was just JV. That's how I was looking at it, right? I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, these dudes been playing. They've been eating, breathing, dreaming, sleeping football forever. I don't know if I'm going to be cut off from the same cloth as them. I don't know if I can make it, right? I don't know if I can make it. I just didn't know. I don't know. I was scared. I literally was about to tuck tail and run. And it's funny because people who know me now, like if I told that story, they'd be like, nah, I don't believe you, because I'm crazy. Like, I'm crazy. I love football. I love violence. I like to run around. I like to hit stuff. I was a hitter. I mean, this is what I like to do. I like to wreck shop. I mean, that's my thing, right? But at the time, I didn't know, and I was scared. I was scared, man. And I literally tucked tail and run. But let me tell you something. Why I tell you to do it scared, that's exactly what I did. Like I said, I was about to tuck tail and run, but I said, hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. We tougher than that. We built better than that, right? We are one of God's children. We are tough. And here's the thing, man. If God made it, we can have it. Like this is stuff that you're speaking over yourself. This is stuff that you gotta tell yourself. You gotta remind yourself of who you are and whose you are when you get in those moments, right? So I started going in on myself like, yo, we ain't punking out. We ain't chumping out. That's not what we doing. We gonna go in here. We gonna ball, because that's what winners do. Right? So I go in there, I'm sitting in my first meeting, I'm sitting there all in the corner, I ain't saying nothing to nobody because I'm all nervous. I'm the freshman. You know what I'm saying? Never played nothing. Because that's another thing too. So like there were other people in there that grew up together playing, and they had all these relationships. Like I didn't even really know anybody. I mean, I knew people from school, but I didn't know like the football players, and I wasn't in that clique because I didn't play football. That wasn't what happened. So anyway, so we got together and, we started doing whatever. And then came the day, man. We put those daggone pads on. We put them pads on, baby. Man, and let me tell you, we run around the field, we doing what we got to do. We lined up for hitting drills. Oh man, we lined up for hitting drills, And that's when the rubber met the road, baby. That's when the rubber met the road. We lined up. First play came through. One of the better players on the team. Matter of fact, he ended up going to varsity when I was a freshman. He was one of the better players on the team. Hell of a player, hell of a guy, right? That's my man. He came through the joint. I lit him up, y'all. I lit him up. I mean, it was like whack up. I mean, it sounded crazy. It sounded like two cows rubbing up against each other. I mean, it was insane, man. It sounded like two Mack trucks. Bang! Like, that's how it was, right? And then it was funny because I got up and I was like, whoo, I like this. I like this, right? So what am I talking about? Am I here talking about football? No, I'm talking about life, man. It doesn't matter what it is that you're thinking about. A lot of times you're scared of what it is, but it may not be what you thought it was. Or maybe you need to go out there and do it scared. Or maybe you need to go out there and do it. And what'll happen is you'll get the power, you'll get the vigor once you get out there and do it. You may not even know you like it. You may be keeping yourself from something you like because you're scared, but you don't even realize your greatest blessing could be over there. Had I not went back into that locker room, I would have never been a all-star athlete. I would have never been a scholar athlete of the year. I would have never went to Virginia Union. I would have never got a championship ring. I would have never got to see the country because of football. I would have never got to do all these things. I still have a ring to this day that I wear from time to time, and I would have never gotten none of that stuff had I walked out of the locker room because I was scared. Because I was scared, right? Like sometimes you gotta face your fear, man. That's just part of being an adult. Like so many people, they let fear control them. Here's the thing, guys. Everybody faces fear. You just gotta figure out which way you're gonna do and what you're gonna do about it, right? Your relationship with fear is gonna determine how far you go in whatever it is that you endeavor in. A lot of people let fear control them. You gotta control the fear. You gotta control the fear, and you do that by doing it scared. That's just part of the game, man. It's part of the game. And I am just so glad that I didn't let fear pump me out the promise. I am so glad that I didn't curl up in a ball. I'm so glad that I didn't shrink. Because like we're taught now to just go ahead and shrink. And it's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to just, be all warm and fuzzy. It's okay to do that now. Come on, self-care, right? And I'm with all of that. Self-care, mental health, I'm with all of that. But we have to have a healthy relationship with fear, and we got to be able to face it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm at a place now where I go looking to challenge my fears. Shoot, you see me now doing this video or whatever now. You didn't see me 9 months ago when this daggone pandemic started. I didn't want to do these live videos every single day. I didn't want to do it. Now, I don't mind speaking live, but talking to a daggone phone, are you serious? I was like, what am I going to talk about? Who's going to listen? What is this going to do? Is anybody going to get value out of this, or am I just wasting my time? But I had to do it. My coach challenged me. He said, look, you need to do a live video every day. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And that's it. And I did it. I did it scared, right? And as a result of that, people have been blessed by this, right? And it's so crazy because I'm putting all this stuff on YouTube. And so people are going to be blessed by this for a long time because you just never know when people are going to arrive up. I mean, where people are going to run across your material. You never know where people are going to need some kind of good word. And I'm just here to do it. And I'm just glad, man, that I just didn't jump up. Just didn't jump up. And I'm encouraging you not to jump up too, man, because your wildest dreams, the things that you can imagine, the only thing that stands between you and them is the story that you tell yourself, but more importantly, the way you deal with fear. That's the only thing that's standing between you and what you really want. Like a lot of people won't even go for it. Like I'd rather go for it and then fail than not even took a shot. Like, I'd rather, like, the girl is beautiful. I'm going to at least say hi. If she shut me down, that's fine. But I got to be in the game to win it. It doesn't matter what it is, right? You ain't even talking about a romantic relationship. You ain't even going to say hi to the person that you think is attractive because you worry about what they think about you. Here's the thing. Even if they say no, you're right where you are now. The same thing with business. Well, there's no way I could be an entrepreneur. I got to be like Jeff Bezos. You don't got to be like Jeff Bezos. You got to be whatever your name is. That's what you got to do, right? You worried about other people, what they think, and you're letting all that stuff hold you back, or what you think, right? And because you don't have to believe everything you think either. That's a whole nother video. But the point of it is, man, is just people just let fear hold them back, man. And I'm just going to encourage you to do it scared. I'm going to encourage you to do it scared, man, because the wildest things that you want, man, your dreams, all that stuff is possible, man. All that stuff is possible. Because if God made it, you can have it, man. If there's people around you that have access to it, what makes you think that you can't? Like, is God a respect of persons in that way? Does God say, no, you know what, I'm going to bless this kid abundantly, but I'm not going to bless this kid abundantly? Nah, you don't do that. I mean, not the God I serve. I mean, you know, we all have different opinions and stuff like this, but the God I serve doesn't have a respect of persons. He comes so we are blessed, and we all have genius level talent. We have gifts that are inside of us that we should go out there and bless the world with. And the people that you bless in the world, and the way that you bless God's people is the way that you get a return on that, right? But you're scared to go out there and bless other people because you worry about what people are going to think, or you worry about what you're going to think. But again, it's your fear that holds you back, man. So that's my live for the day, man. Take care, take charge. I will see you guys over the top. Go to creativecmg.com. Hop in the Facebook group if you like this content. Get the free marketing course if that's something that you want to do. Hop on our affiliate programs, man. You can make some extra money from home. If maybe another shutdown. I just saw that there was another daggone strain of COVID they're saying now. Like, how crazy is that? Like, oh, man, let's go ahead and give you the vaccine for something that we don't even know is going to work yet because there's a whole other strain coming. But I mean, I don't know, whatever. Do what works for you, but the point of it is that insulate yourself, man. Whether you make $500 a month, $200 a month, $100 extra a month, it just makes sense, right? It just make you a couple extra dollars, man, because you never know what the government's going to do. You worry about everybody else giving you a stimulus, you be the daggone stimulus. Matter of fact, that should be my video tomorrow, and I hope nobody's watching it to the end. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, take charge. See you guys over the top.